Hi everyone, this is Tammy from Tammy Colors 2. Today you are here for part 11 of my coloring book collection series for 2025. Yeah, it's hard to believe we're like already at part 11, but we got a long ways to go yet. So let's go see what we're doing today. All right, friends, what do we have today? We are doing, we're getting down there. We're down to here. Shelf number 15, and that is Color Me, the Color Me series. That is RJ Hampson, very exciting. Jen Racine also. So that's a lot of exciting stuff that we're gonna do today. I don't know if I could try zooming and see, you know, if you can see, like, that's the shelf right there. Might be the shelf of shame, we'll see. Anyway, let's get started. So I have them all stacked up. We're gonna do kind of random books first. I think there are 56 books on this shelf, which is shelf number 15 of my Calyx bookshelf. So, and hopefully I don't have an avalanche. Yeah. So, Minka's Journey, a coloring storybook, is a long time book that I have wanted to do as a project. It's Amazon printed. I did get it from Amazon, and it is single-sided with double page spreads. And what it is it's the story. I guess I should start at the beginning. Look, I started to color it at some point. It's the story of Minka, a cat, you know, going on an adventure, and it's super cute. And it is the book, I think I tell this story every year, the book that made me want to message Michelle from Kits and Caboodles and how we became friends. Like, oh my gosh, you got to see this book. I just ran across it. So it's a really, really neat story, and it makes me feel good, and I really want to do it. This artist, she hasn't done a whole lot. She only has like a couple of books out there, if they're even still available. But it's so sweet, and it's a neat storybook. Catherine Benante, I'm assuming. So yeah, that's Minka's journey, and one of these days I will get to it. The next one is my only Nicolette de la Fray book, Colors of Daydreams. This is, she has a website where you can order these. Is it Etsy? Is it a website? Yeah, NicoletteDeLaFray.com. And you can get them on really nice paper, or she sells them on Amazon where they're Amazon printed. So it's beautiful art. She has an autumn one. This is just Colors of Daydreams, which is just a whole bunch of neat, kind of dreamy like pictures. If you haven't seen her art, it is really pretty. Her pictures are really awesome. So I don't even know how many books she has out anymore. So that's a sampling of Nicolette de la Fray. Colors of Daydreams, and they're all called like colors of something, I believe. Next is, I have a couple of Vivi Tinta books. This one is Blissful. This one's been around for a while, and I just thought this was fabulous. It's kind of like, I want to say it's like a minimalist style, but it's not minimalist. But I really like these pictures. So yeah, this one I've had 2024. Did I really only buy it in 2024? Wow, I didn't know that. I feel like it's been longer. So that's a cool one. Then I have another Vivi Tinta one called Time to Chill, which is all of these neat scenes. These pictures are very attractive to me. This is Amazon. I think 75% of the books in this stack are Amazon printed. It's a shame the paper in this is so crappy. But I have this because I love the images. Because this is so cool. Yes, and that's totally Domino right there. That right there. So that cat's gonna get painted like Domino. So that's Time to Chill by Vivi Tinta. Here's a really cool one that I had a plan for and then it never came to fruition. It's Easy to Color by Lisa Mitroken. She is an artist. She did this coloring book. It is Amazon printed, but it's on really nice paper. Last year, she started a video series. So you can join, she has a Patreon where you can do coloring classes. And then she does a free set on her YouTube channel. And she actually goes through these images and teaches you how to color them. Grayscale, they've got different chapters. And it's kind of like an overview version of how to color them, and then if you want the detailed version you can join her Patreon. But it was really kind of cool, so I wanted to because she wants to prove that it's really easy to color. So if you're interested, you know, look this up, look up her YouTube channel. She's a lot of fun. I like Lisa Mitroken. Then let's see, I have this is the only book by Eva Carrere. Well, I think I have another one somewhere. I don't remember what. I might. Anyway, this is Cats and Flowers. And it is Amazon printed. It is exactly what it says. It is Cats and Flowers. She would do well to be a Dover Publications Creative Haven artist. Maybe she is. Maybe she's done stuff with them before. There's another one of these. I know because Michelle from Kits and Caboodles has it. She has a couple of these Cats and Flowers books. And then she has another one. I think she has another one of something, cats or whatever. That's really, really cool. All right. So, and that one is Amazon printed. So I have 3 books from Sugah Sweet. I have Cat 22, Series 1 and Series 2, and Too Cute. So we'll go through the Cat 22, which is 22 images. This is volume 1. And it's like these cute little cartoon cats, and it tells you like what their name is and what their, you know, what they do, what their thing is. I love this one that's vomiting hearts. I think that's what Domino tries to be. But they're all really, really cute. It's a really, really neat art style. Sugah Sweet has tons of books. SugahSweet.com. But this one I got on Amazon. He also has a YouTube channel that is a lot of fun. So check him out. Oh, I want to do mine like that. Inspiration. Here's series 2. And it's the same thing. It's just different cats. In a really neat art style. I did do one in here. This one, because it's called BMO, and Michelle and I did it as a buddy color because she has a cat named BMO, although it's BMO, it's not BMO, but I'm like, I want to do that one. And I did it in all like pastel colors. I think I flaked out on the cat. I mean, I think I was like, oh, I'm going to do it like this, and then I totally forgot what I was going to do. But the cat's kind of like a tree. So, it was fun. These are super easy to color and so fun. Too cute. Another Amazon printed one. And this is a bunch of small images, lots of cats, lots of little animals, bite-sized images. Look at those. Those are so cool. A little bit of everything in here. Love this. Oh, it's a cactus. Oh, that's so cute. I haven't looked at this one for a while. Look how adorable that is. And that is Sugah Sweet also, by the way. All three of those were. Next, I have some magazine-y, published kind of books. I have, this is a weird set. Health Communications Incorporated, HCI Books.com is the publisher, and they kind of do inspirational types of books, and I love this one. And they're called Inkspirations, and this one's for a happy heart, but they've got all kinds of inspirations. Inspirations for blah blah blah. Inspirations for, this is my favorite one. And I have done a picture. It is in the front because I normally start in the front. This is it. I did it all in pencil long ago. The paper in this is very smooth. So, but I loved doing it. I thought it was amazing. And then there's some kind of inspirational images in the front and the back. Yeah. So that's amazing. When did this come out? You can still get it, I think, 2016. But you have to look for it. I don't know that they print it anymore. Then I have this one, Creative Coloring Through the Seasons by Valentina Harper, which is like a, who does this one? Design Originals, yeah. This is a Design Originals, but it's smaller than all the other ones, which is weird. This is the only one I've found that's this size. So it just has these types of images in it. I think you can still get this one too. It's a printed book. Kind of has smooth paper. It's very similar to Creative Haven paper, if you're familiar with that. Has some fun images on coloring. I love the ones with inspiration, so you can kind of figure out how to color them on your own if you're not good at that. And then I have a couple of other Design Originals. Well, yes, Design Originals. They label them differently, which is what's funny. Delightful Animal Families, Craft, Pattern, Color, and Chill. This is a very interesting one. It has lots of animal families, and they're all so cute. And it gives you color palettes and ideas and inspiration pictures if you just want to copy. I love these books. If you love them, Tammy, why don't you color in them? 2018 is when this one came out. Then I have this one, which is Animal Friends. And it's kind of all animals in like a leafy pattern. That's what I call that. Very beautiful. I just would never think to color anything that, you know, like that. That's why I need these inspirational images. There's one in the back, yeah. Plus it gives you, is there one that, like the one with the color palette? Shoot, like this one. It gives you the color palette that it used so that you can copy that. So it's kind of interesting. And then this one was Hello Angel. When did this one come out? Hang on. The Filippo Cardu is the artist, and this one came out in, oh gosh, 2017. Then I've got Tropical Escape, which is another Design Originals, and it came out in Oh, 2017, and this is Angela Van Dam. That's a name I've heard before. So this is all tropical images with some color palettes that you can use if you want to, and images to color. I think it's awesome. Look how bright and beautiful these are. Love it. Tropical Escape. I don't know why it's labeled Hello Angel, unless that's a sub. It's just funny how they do them. I don't know. Then I have 3 Coloring Heavens. I have Enchanted Animals Special, which is issue... thought it told me what issue it is. I want to say that it's 50. But, yeah, I think it's issue 50. And then I have Steampunk Animals, which is issue 97. And then I have Animal Wonderland Special, which is issue 59. So, Enchanted Animals Special is 40 new and exclusive magical designs by Kanoko Igusa. So this was, at the time, I didn't have any Kanoko Igusa books. I love that one. I love this one, because that's just adorable. I love them all, but it's got pictures out of her color. I don't know if they're all from her coloring books. I mean, like, if she's put all these out, or if some of these aren't in any coloring book. But those are all Kanoko Igusa. Then we got Animal Wonderland Special, which was issue 59, another Kanoko Igusa. And this one, I have some of these images. She doesn't say, like, which books these came out of. I love that one. I did do a Zucchini Kitty color along and did this. I still have to finish the boards, and then that's it. Don't ask me why, but it was all ink tints, and it was one of my first times, and she does an amazing job. Like, if you want to know how to color things like this, I mean, I just followed right along. Oh, and I have to do the ivy up there. Yep, that's been an unfinished picture, and I really want to do the poppies, but I have that picture in my other book, so. But this one was cool. So those are more Kanoko Igusa pictures. And then I have Steampunk Animals, issue 97, retro futuristic fantasy designs, including 10 new and exclusives. So I got this because it has the Coco Wyo images, I think, that you can't get anymore. And there's some artists that I don't have. Whoever Jennifer Zimmerman is, I'm not familiar with her. Cindy Elshrani. Coco Wyo. Because they used to have a steampunk book, and I don't know if you can get that anymore. I love that steampunk snail. But I wanted it, and then it's gone. Sam Deacon has some beautiful art. Fabiana Trier. Her owls are beautiful. So that's the Steampunk Animals Special. Then we have a crap ton of Racine books. So we're going to have to do these in sections. So I'm going to do all the kind of randomy ones that I have. I have coloring book, our Garden Gnomes coloring book, and these do have 2 sets of images. And it's all garden gnomes, and her gnomes are so cute. This one came out, I bought it in 2021, so one would wonder why it came out in 2019. I still wish she would do the unicorn, the magical animals one again. You can't get it. So I colored this one, and then I went back. I always try to do both images, and then I was doing this one in pencil. Just to kind of, I was going to do it in the same colors in pencil, and then, you know, that way I could see the difference, but I never got to it. I don't know if I would regret that or not. I probably would. So I need to figure out something, but I should finish this one in pencil. So that's Garden Gnomes. Next is Uncommonly Cute Animals, which was a gift from Michelle. I did a flip through of this. I can't remember what I had for lunch today, and yet somehow I remember what books I got from whom. But these are all really cute and quirky animals. The images are so fun to do. I did that one right off the bat. I've still got to finish my axolotl. I keep going back to it and doing little bits here and there. I have too many things I want to color, but I really love my sloth, how he came out. See, I do color. I did that in 2022. I need to do more. Let's see. I have the Modern Cottage collection, which is a collection, so it doesn't have duplicates. As far as I know. I say that and then watch. No, at least these don't have duplicates. These are Modern Cottage collection. Love it. This one's from 2021. I bought it in 2023. I collect her books now and again. Woodland Wonder, which I've had for a while, since 2021. This is the one where I still need to get back to it. I color the first image kind of like I would, and then the second one I color in crazy colors. And that's kind of hard for me, believe it or not. And then I did the deer. They're in the same order, so I did the deer. And then I did, the next one I did was this one back here with the foxes. And then I did that one. So you can kind of get an idea of what the images are in here. And I still say, Michelle, I always tell Michelle from Kits and Caboodles that she has Foxy February, but we should do dark blue foxes in December. Yeah, because it's awesome. So that's Woodland Wonder by Jen Racine. I have Go Slow Snail, a coloring book, which is gorgeous. I know Jen Racine has been offering some of her books on Etsy that are on really nice paper. So if you're interested, check that out. This one is a more recent book, and it's all snails. There's a flip through of this one. This one came out in 2024, so it was just last year. Just when I bought it, because I love snails. I love to color them. That one doesn't have, no, that one doesn't have duplicate images either. I think her later books haven't had duplicate images. Here's Berries, Blooms, and Bugs by Jen Racine. Again, all of these are Amazon printed. That spider one. That one, and that one. These are all just, the irises. Gorgeous. This one came out in 2024 also. Berries, Blooms, and Bugs. Next Jen Racine book I have is the Scandy collection, just 50 images. This one came out in 2024, so it was last year. So it's a collection from some of her Scandinavian books, which I didn't have any of them at the time, and so I thought, oh, this is one way to collect some of the images. So that's the Scandy collection. Then we get into her around the world books. Explore the world, I think is what it is. Explore the planet. I can't remember. So she has these two. These are both the America National Parks. She also has the Canada National Parks, which I don't have, but yet I do because they're in the national parks, or in the country one that I have. But we'll go through that in a minute. So this is the first one, and it has 2 sets of the images, and it has 58 national parks in the United States. And this coloring book highlights 24 of the most well-known books. So there's 2 sets of images and 24 books, and so, or 24 pictures. So it has Joshua Tree is beautiful in California. It's between California and Nevada, but I think it's actually in California. I can't remember, but I've been there. Grand Tetons, Everglades, Acadia. So, and there's 2 sets of those. It tells you the other national. These are the parks that are in here. These are the ones that she highlighted in here. Or these are the ones she highlighted. These are the ones that are left over. Then she has the new one with 63 parks, and this one has all 63, I think. In 2023, she came out with this one. All 63 parks are in this book. However, 2 pages have 2 parks per page because they are very close together, which makes sense. So and she even tells you which ones they are, which is very nice. I appreciate information. She tells you how she got the information, but so this is all of the parks. Oh, I have to see what Ohio and Cuyahoga is. So I live in Ohio. So, oops, I don't remember how. The one in Ohio is Cuyahoga, so it would be Cuyahoga. Sorry. Cuyahoga Valley National Park in Ohio. Yay! I've been there. I've seen Brandywine Falls and the whole 9 yards. I've seen the arch in St. Louis. I've driven by it. A lot of people have driven by it. I've never been up in it. So there's a lot of fun pictures in here. I love the national parks. Oh, then we have the countries, and this is what I'm doing a series on, and the next video will be out in the next couple days. Actually, it might be out on, well, it will have already been out. The one I'm talking about will have already been out because this video is going up. I mean, I have to film these in advance, you know. But anyway, I am working on my new series. I apologize that it took so long for the second one to come out. The summer has been crazy, not gonna lie. Anyway, so she has all of these in her Explore the World series. She has the United States, which I did first. I did Ohio. It's called Color Around the World with Me. And we're coloring in Jen Racine books. I did this one for the first one. I should have dated it. I can go back and date it because I uploaded the video, so I know. I was not extremely happy with the color choices that I made, but it was the very first one. And I talk about what the place has to offer, you know, and I thought that would be fun to start with. So it has all of the states, 50 state maps, capitals, mammals, flowers. It's a very, very fun book. And then Canada, which is where the second one is out of, but I'm not going to show you the picture that I did. Well, I can, because that video will have already been out, actually. So this book is a little unusual because she put the national parks in here also, the Canadian national parks, because I think because there's not that many provinces. So, you know, Canada is huge, but it just doesn't have as many different things. So it would be like, what, 14 pages long, maybe? Canada has 3 territories and 10 provinces. So it would be 13 pages long. But so she put the national parks in too, to make it fill out. So, and I started filling in the map because I did Manitoba. So it's fun. But if you just want the Canada National Park book, you can just get that too. I don't have that one. So this was what I did for Manitoba. In the video, I color it, I talk about what I find, and then I also, for this one, did the National Park page 2, which I think came out really cool. I'm just using markers right now. I mean, there might be a point where I do something different, but we'll see. These are all Amazon printed. When did this one come out? Not being consistent, am I? 2020. The United States came out before that. It came out in, the United States came out, oh, it came out in 2020 also. Then she has Africa, which came out in, recently actually, 2024. And it has the countries in Africa. And at, you know, Chad's like the next one that I'm doing. So I'm going to find out some stuff about Chad. So that'll be fun. She has Europe, which came out in 2022 and has different countries in Europe. So that's fun. Then she has the Central and South America and Caribbean, which is going to be a lot of fun to do. All the fun stuff for them. And then Mexico. I think Mexico has states. Yeah, states. So all the Mexican states. And that's all of my Jen Racine. Then we are to my R.J. Hampson books. I do not have all of his. I think I have most, but I don't have all. In no particular order. Moonlight Mischief. And it's, I mean, I have had some of these for a while. I do not necessarily have the newest editions of all of them because I'm not rebuying. But this one's 2023, Moonlight Mischief. I think he was doing duplicates with a difference at that time. Here's the pictures. I have colored a sad amount of, I don't think I didn't color anything in Moonlight Mischief. I haven't colored anything in Lost and Found, which came out in, and it's gorgeous, 2023. There's Domino. Gonna lay down. Taking up time. You can't lay it on the book. Nope. Yep, that's useful. Okay. All right. So here's Lost and Found. Come on. I know. I know. There you go. You can't lay on the book. It doesn't flip very well. I'm gonna watch him. All right, so Lost and Found, which is gorgeous. He does color alongs. If you didn't know, in his books, he picks pictures every month and does them. No. Go see what Dad's doing. And then I haven't done anything on Lost and Found. It makes me sad. I have Night Garden, which I have colored in. What version is this one? Well, this one's a relatively new one. Because this one has, I think they're the same. They're in the same order. Yeah, these are the same. Because I've had this one. I don't know if he's redone this one yet. 2022. I can see what it's going to be like. I love you, Dom, but maybe we'll do it this way. So if you haven't, let's see. Oh, I did this one. I'm sure that I did this with JoJo's a Hannah. I don't, you know, I have trouble with backgrounds, but at least I tried. And then this is a color along that I'm in the middle of one of his videos, and I have to finish it. Cherry Blossoms page, because anything with a dragon. That's Night Garden. I have Fantasy Tiny Homes, which are so cute. I also don't have any of his books. I don't have any of the premium copies, but I'm thinking about it. If he comes out with another book that I'm really interested in, I was going to do this page, and then I never did. But that's Fantasy Tiny Homes, which is from, this one I've had for a while, 2021. That's one of the first ones. Then there is Daydreams from 2023, I want to say. 2022. Oh, it's sad that I've had it that long and I haven't done anything in it. Because dragons are my fave, and I am intimidated by them. Well, dragons and cats. And I love how they're labeled. So it's Daydreams. I should have, if I had known that he was going to offer them in premium, or, you know, in a hardback, I would have gotten that one in hardback. But now I don't want to go rebuy a book. Forced Song, which I can't remember if it has duplicates with a difference. I don't think so. No, this doesn't have duplicates with a difference in it. But I'm curious if some of his have different paper in them. This one has much nicer paper. I did color this one. This was a color along on my Colorful Country Life. She did, Karen did, I think it was Karen that did this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I was very proud of that. All in pencil. Prismacolor, of course. I have Serendipity. Yeah, this one has subtle changes to it. So you've got the images in the back are a little bit different than the images in the front. And I love Serendipity. I love all of his books. They're gorgeous. 2023. Oh, I have Oceans. This is an old one. 2021. I am not the biggest fan of the paper in this one. See, I wish you would do, because this one curls. You can see it curling, and it's just not any fun to do. Where's the guy on the, there's the whole desert island thing, and I'm curious about the guy that lives on the desert island. Let me see if I can find him. I have a width that I've never finished. See, like, oh, those are just islands. Where's the guy? Cats in the submarine. I started this one as a color along, and I've never finished it. With my Anna watercolor pencils. Look how good I was doing. I don't know if I could do it now. This is non-metallic metal. But my problem is, like, I couldn't figure out how to do, like, my brain needs more colors for the metal. But now I think I see that it doesn't necessarily need more colors for the metal. It might be the same color, and just some things need to be darker. Maybe things here and there need to be silver, but not everything needs to be a different color. So that's what time and experience is giving me. So I really need to finish that one. And then I have the Mountain King, which I do believe has duplicates with a difference in it as well, because that one's been out for a while. Yep, it has differences. I love this one. I think I'm in the middle of coloring one in here. Oh, yeah, this is the one that it was a buddy color with Tamara Wise, and I never finished it because it was just, oh gosh, this was just a couple months ago. Everything I did went wrong. Every last thing I did with this picture went completely awry, and I just stopped. So I might have to do, and this one is actually another color along with RJ Hampson on one of his videos, and I need to finish this one also. This one's with markers. He usually uses markers. It's Mountain King. And I have Pirates, but this is the old Pirates. He's redone this one. I think added some new images. But this one came out in 2020. I'm tempted to reorder a couple of his books, but I don't know, just because the paper is different now. I just don't want to do that. But this is the old Pirates. I wasn't as big of a fan. I kind of want to buy the new one, but I don't know. I don't know if there's a point because I have so many. Hide and Seek, which is just adorable. I love this puppy at the door. This one has duplicates with a difference also. I don't know if I can find the door again, but oh, is it her with the open door? Oh, no, I can't find it. No, it's not it. There's the guy on the desert island that I have questions about. I love the elephants. You've got a number of color alongs out of those books. And then I thought I only had one, but I guess I do have two of these. So the dirty secret is he's not my favorite character that RJ Hampson does. Everyone loves him, but I mean, he's just not my, I don't love him. I mean, he's cool. He's cool. Don't get me wrong. And maybe I need to color him. It's not that I dislike him. He's just not my favorite. But obviously I have two books and I need to color in. And I was surprised because I thought I only had the one. A Frog's Tale was the first one, Mr. Fogarty. But I got lost in time because everyone else sold me on it. I hate to say that, but you know, it's true. He just doesn't appeal to me as much as like the world of snails. I mean, look at that. I mean, he's done a dragon book, you know. And there's just so many characters that he has that and I want to see them all, you know. So I'm excited about the new one, Steampunk Revival, I think it's called. That's coming out soon. So that's all of my R.J. Hampson books. And last, my Color Me series. So Color Me is a series of books printed by Cider Mill Press. And they have different themes. Largely, I think they have 2 or 3 artists. I can't remember, I've never counted, but you'll see the same names. This is Color Me Kittens, and it is by Yan Gu, or however you say it, and you cannot lay on the book. I know, it's so cool, but we can't lay on the book, babe. Nope. Sorry. You're just not good for flipping through. I know. Alright. It's funny, Color Me Kittens. So this one came out in a more recent one. 2023. And this is all kittens. It's so cute. These are very seasonal usually. Kind of get a little bit of everything. If you see a book and you can't find a flip through on my channel, let me know, and I can either do one or find it for you. Color Me Under the Sea, which is 2023 also. And I love coloring sea pictures. I was thinking about doing a Color Me series where I color out of these books. And this one's by Shaiman Zhang. Hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, and did I say when this one came out in 2023? I have Color Me Critters, which is from 2022 and illustrated by Natalie Briscoe. It's very cute. Even though they have different illustrators, the art style, I think they try to keep the same or very similar. I love the bat picture. I want to do the bat, and I'm afraid that I'm going to screw it up. Well, that's Color Me Critters. I've actually started a picture that I haven't finished. Color Me Love, which came out in 2022 and is illustrated by Natalie Briscoe. So I know that page is like right here. Oh, I love this one. Oh, very lovey-dovey Valentine's-y. I started this water-based marker, and I was doing different things. I can't remember if this is watercolor or just water-based marker that I've spread about, or if it's Neocolor. Oh, it should tell me, right? Watercolor pencils. Oh, yeah, for the bear. See, this is why I write things down. So I'm using watercolor pencils and CaliArt water-based markers, which are just a set of the, you know, standard brands that come in, like the Ohuhus and all of them that are white label and resold. But the CaliArts, I don't know, sometimes I wonder if there's differences, because I really like the CaliArt ones, even though, I don't know, unless they're just from a different factory, maybe from different factories, and maybe that's the difference. But I feel like some of them are better than others. So if you think so, and you've made it to the middle of this video, let me know. Let me know how you feel. So I need to finish this one. I do color, see? Color Me Mushrooms, which did I say when Color Me Love? Color Me Love was illustrated by, and Natalie Briscoe. I said that. I can't remember. I'm not paying attention. 2022. They all kind of run together. It's been a very long day. 2024 was Color Me Mushrooms, illustrated by Yan Yu. It's all mushrooms. Mushrooms and other things, but focal points are mushrooms. See, look, I was coloring this. What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to figure out, I think, which pencils I like better in this book. So I was coloring this and trying to figure it out, and then obviously I stopped. So this is Color Me Mushrooms. Almost there. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 books left, I think. Color Me Capybaras, which I think is a lot of people's favorite so far. This one came out in 2024 and is illustrated by Ella Jarzabek. I'm sure that's not how you say that. But I think everyone fell in love with the capybaras, and I've sadly only done one page, but I love how it came out. The paper in these books is all the same. It has a tiny bit of tooth. It's a fairly nice thickness. You know, and these are just adorable. I love that one. Love them all. And there's like 50 pages in all these books. I mean, these are nice books. Then I've got Color Me Christmas, which is not on the Christmas shelf. This one's illustrated by Yang Yu and came out in 2023. And I really need to hit this one at Christmas time. It is so cute. I think I decided I wanted to keep certain types of books together. It's just easier, and not everything fits on my seasonal shelves. So that's Color Me Christmas. And then I have Color Me Easter, which came out in 2024 and is illustrated by Pimlada Propedic. I can't say it. But there you go. It's very pretty. Love her art. I'm assuming it's a her. Oh, the art in this is just beautiful. I love the style. I don't know how many books were done by her. Her, him, I don't know. I assume it's her. It's so bad. I hate it when you can't tell by the name, because we're not familiar with the names. I guess I should just say they. Joe Perry, 2024. This is Color Me National Parks. And this is fun. So it only has 50 of the national parks, I think. But let me check on that. And these illustrations are gorgeous. 47 other stunning locations. Explore the majesty of Grand Canyon, magnificent Yosemite, and the grandeur of Hawaii. So yeah, it is 50. 50 parks out of the 63 that exist. Not bad. Another favorite of a lot of people, Color Me Halloween, which is illustrated by Yang Yu. It came out in 2024 and is really cute. Yet again, yay, the Headless Horseman. That's so cute. Look at that one. That's going to be fun. I want to do that one. And the Scarecrow. So it's Color Me Halloween. And the last one, Color Me Mindfulness, which is 2024. It must have come out late because I didn't post the flip through until January. Oh, well, I didn't purchase it till January. I've started trying to keep track. Who's the illustrator? Pimlada. Who I'm apparently might be my favorite artist in these books, except for the one that did the capybaras. Apparently I need a nap. Oh. And that is Color Me Mindfulness. All right. That's all of shelf number 15. Thank you for watching. The next part will be Camellia Angel Cova. I think that's part 12. So stay tuned, folks. Still got a lot to go yet. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.